If you're trying to grow a small day trading account, you've probably experienced this. You see a stock ripping. Giant green candles appear. Someone online says, "That's the breakout. Buy it." So you jump in, and 5 seconds later, the stock price pulls back. That moment right there, that's not bad luck. That's what reactive trading looks like. You're reacting to what happened instead of paying attention to what actually is coming up next. Today I'm going to show you a trade on BIAF that more than doubled my account in a single morning. And the key difference in this trade is something that most traders never learn. The levels guiding the move were mapped out before the move even started. And that's the difference between chasing candles and trading predictive structure. And this trade is part of my small account gig worker comparison challenge, where I'm showing what can happen when you combine defined risk, predictive structure, and real preparation. Coming into today, the challenge account was sitting at $1,072.65. By the time this trade was finished, the account was sitting right at $2,187.19. So in one morning, one trade took the account to 87.5% the way to the full $2,500 goal of this challenge. That's 103% gain on the account from today's starting balance. And with 15 challenge days left, that leaves just $312.81 to get to the target. So yes, this trade was a big one, but the real lesson here isn't the size of the move, it's how the move was predicted and anticipated before it even happened. The ticker was BIAF, Bioaffinity Technologies. The catalyst was positive news projecting more than 100% growth in CyPath lung test volumes. The stock also had short interest and a microfloat, which means when buyers step in, the move can accelerate quickly. But news alone doesn't create trades. Structure does. Before the market even opened, and more specifically at 6:04 a.m. Mountain Time, the Discord preparation alert triggered and gave us the institutional levels that we were watching. Those levels were $1.11, $1.24, $1.45, $1.60, $1.79, $2, $2.17, $2.34, $2.45, $2.55, and $2.70. These levels act like magnets and decision points for price. They are areas where price tends to pause, react, or accelerate. Instead of reacting to candles after they appear, we prepare before the move even happens. And again, just to be clear, these levels were posted in Discord before the trade even triggered. That means the Discord members already had the map before price made the move. That's not hindsight. That's predictive preparation. When traders first start studying charts, the market can feel random. But once you begin working with predictive levels, the chart starts to tell a very different story. Instead of guessing where price might go next, you're watching how price behaves around these known decision points. And that's where the edge begins to show up. Going into the trade, price reclaimed the EMAs and began building momentum above $1.11. That's this level here. Volume started increasing. Price then began interacting with the next level, which was this $1.24 level. This is where many traders get trapped. They're taught to buy the green momentum candle, and they're taught complete garbage. Honestly, by the time momentum looks obvious, the real opportunity is usually already gone and risk has increased. So the real question here wasn't, is this candle green? The real question was, would $1.24 hold as support? Because if that level held, the next magnet on the chart was $1.60. And this moment right here is where many traders get stuck. They're reacting to these candles. But when you already know that the level needs to hold, then the decision becomes much clearer. That's exactly the kind of structure we map in the Discord preparation alerts before the trade even triggers. The entry came at 6:05 a.m. Mountain Time. My entry price was $1.28. My position size, leveraging all of my available capital, was 838 shares. My risk per share was just 4 cents. And this is one of the most important parts of the entire trade. The total risk on this trade was just $33.52. That's it. A trade that risked $33.52 and added $1,114.54 to the account. That's exactly what I mean when I talk about asymmetric compounding. Small defined risk with potential for very large reward. That's also why predictive structure matters so much. When you know what levels matter before the move even starts, and you know what volume clues to watch for, you can take a trade with a clear, contained risk instead of chasing something already extended and hoping for the best. After the entry, buyers stepped in quickly and price surged toward the $1.60 institutional level. The move was strong enough that price actually skipped several Discord levels on the way up. Now, when that happens, experienced traders expect something very normal, which is a pullback. Not because the trade failed, but because price needs to find support before continuation. And this pullback is where a lot of traders get shaken out. But when you already know the key levels and you're watching the volume clues, the pullback stops feeling random and scary. Instead of panic, it becomes information. And that's why preparation matters so much. And it's exactly what traders inside the Discord mentoring learn to watch for in real time. During the pullback, price tested the $1.48 area. Now, what mattered here wasn't just the price itself. It was how volume behaved around that area. Seller volume remained relatively light. Buyers began defending that area. Volume gives clues about who's actually controlling the move. And those clues told us that buyers still had the advantage. Once that defense held, the path toward the next magnet, which was $2, became much more likely. From there, the trade became a process of managing structure. As price proved each institutional level, stops could be raised and risk reduced. Eventually, price moved into the $2.45 to the $2.70 zone, and that's a known decision zone on the chart, and members in our Discord were well aware of this. This is where buyers and sellers often battle for control. There's volatility. There's a lot of chop. And when price began slowing down inside this region, I knew it was time to respect the structure. And remember, none of this decision process came from guessing. The levels were all mapped in advance before the move even started because they were provided for us in our Discord preparation alert. So instead of chasing the move, members were watching how price behaved around these decision levels and around where structure was already identified. The exit came in at 8:18 a.m. Mountain Time. The exit price was $2.61, and this trade produced a 33.25 R. The move lasted 133 minutes. When the trade closed, the account moved from $1,072.65 to $2,187.19. That's a 103% gain in one trade. This account more than doubled in a single morning. And the most important part of this entire story, the levels guiding this trade were given to us in advance before the trade even triggered. And this is why the gig worker challenge comparison matters. At an estimated $20 an hour, today's trade was roughly equal to about 55.7 hours of gig work, Instacart and DoorDash and Spark. And that's not me saying that trading is easy. It's me saying that preparation and predictive structure and defined risk can create a completely different kind of opportunity than the reactive method that most traders have been taught. And from the scoreboard side of things, after this one trade, the challenge has now added $1,687.19 total toward the required $2,000 growth. That means the challenge is about 84.4% of the way through the total needed growth, with only $20.85 remaining per day needed on average to reach the final target balance. That's the power of a trade like this. So let me ask you something. If you were watching the chart in real time, would you have recognized $1.24 becoming support? Would you have recognized $1.79 becoming support? Or would you have chased the move after it ran past $2? Be honest and drop your comment below. If you're trying to grow a small day trading account, the biggest obstacle usually isn't discipline. It's that most traders were taught reactive methods, and that kept them chasing moves after they had already started. It kept them buying tops and then panicking when price pulled back below their entry. And then they sell bottoms, only to see price move back up again past their exit. What you saw in this trade was something completely different. You saw predictive structure, pre-mapped Discord institutional levels, and volume clues that reveal who's actually controlling the move. Inside our mentoring Discord channel, those preparation alerts are posted before the moves even get going, so that members can watch structure unfold in real time. And that's the kind of foresight that changes everything. Right now, the mentoring program is discounted during this small account gig worker challenge, but this pricing will disappear once the challenge is complete. So if you're serious about improving your trading, this is the best time to get involved with our mentoring. And if this breakdown helped you see the charts differently, make sure you subscribe to this channel, click the like button, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss our next challenge update. And as always, see the structure, ignore the noise, and trade what's qualified. And let's build those small accounts together the right way. And I'll see you in the next video.